place lower extremities on or off a pillow using a slide sheet. Take a single slide sheet, fold it in half, and tuck the folded side of the sheet under the patient's feet and ankles. The open flaps of the folded slide sheet should be at the foot of the bed. Slowly slide the folded slide sheet from the patient's feet to the mid-hamstring or above the patient's knees. The slide sheet should remain folded with the patient's lower extremities resting on a double layer. Placing both hands on the patient's lower extremity closest to the caregiver, gently push on the lower extremities, sliding the patient's legs away from the caregiver and toward the opposite side of the bed. Remember to consider patient pain level or contraindication of movement. Drape the folded sheet over the patient's legs and tuck a pillow or pillows under the slide sheet and just under the patient's leg. Take the draped slide sheet off the patient and rest it on top of the pillow. Grip the top part of the folded sheet on the opposite side of the patient's lower extremities and slowly pull toward the caregiver's body. This action will slide the lower extremities on top of the pillow. Adjust the legs to ensure they are properly placed and the patient is comfortable. The pillow may also be easily adjusted under the slide sheet. Grip the folded crease of the slide sheet above the patient's knees. Slowly pull the folded crease toward the patient's feet to remove the slide sheet. To remove the pillow, apply the folded slide sheet just as before, but between the patient's lower extremities and the pillow. Slide the patient's legs to the opposite side of the bed. Pull the pillow away from the slide sheet and legs. Return the patient's legs to the center of the bed. With the slide sheet in place, ensure the patient's legs are well positioned and comfortable. Remember to remove the slide sheet. If the patient is bariatric or of size, it may be easier to apply the slide sheet from the side. Take a single slide sheet and fold it in half. Bunch the slide sheet until only a small section remains on the side with the caregiver. Tuck the folded and bunched slide sheet under the lower extremity closest to the caregiver and push through to the other side or between the legs. Repeat the process to place the slide sheet under the second extremity. With some patients, this may require 2 caregivers, one standing on each side of the bed. The pillow is placed and removed the same way as before. The same process may be used to place a single lower extremity on a pillow. Simply place one lower extremity on a slide sheet, slide the leg away, tuck the pillow, slide the leg into position, and remove the slide sheet.